Hello guys, this is a demonstration of an ideal or near ideal build order for Order of the Dragon, in which we're going to try to age up as quickly as possible to the castle age and see how we can do that, what's that combination. So let's get started. This is a recording. I'm doing a replay here. So the first thing you want to do when the game starts, you want to put every single villager on the sheep which is available. And we spawn with 5 sheep, and then the next 2 guys go on the gold. So that's the order for the first 7 villagers. When you have done that, so I'm going to wait here until the first villager comes out so I can make a house with the villager. So it comes out here, make the house, and then send him to gold to build the mining camp near gold. And the next villager, I'm going to put the rally point at the gold itself, because by the time the second villager collects gold, the mining camp will be ready. So we want only 1 villager making the mining camp. Now this has to be followed very precisely, otherwise you're not going to achieve the ideal time, and I think it does matter. So with that, now we're going to set the rally point back to sheep, and we're going to go to our scout, and we can spend some time driving our scout. For this build order to be successful, we need 5 original sheep, of course, and then we need about 6 to 7 additional sheep. The more the better. The reason we need the sheep is because we want to minimize the villager walking time. We don't want them to go after deer, we don't want them to go after berry bushes, because when we're going to make our third age castle or regents, we're going to just make it right next to the town center. So let's see what's going on here. So the scout is finding more sheep. The scout has 2 aims. It needs to find sheep and it needs to find the relics, because we'll be going right after relics very quickly as soon as we age up. What's going on here, you can see, is we have villagers, and almost all of them, 8 of them, are on food, and I think we got 8 more sheep here, so it's more than enough for our needs for now. I'm sending these guys already, even though I don't have enough resources to age up, and then by the time they walk there, I have like 200 gold and 400 food, so they start making right there in time. It's not a big deal if you don't send them before you have enough food. It will shave off like 2 or 3 seconds maybe. And then once they're done making this, I want them to walk back here. Why? Because I want these 2 guys to make the landmark, the 3rd landmark as well at the same time. So the next thing you're going to do now is, for just 2 villagers, you're going to send the rally point back to gold. So once you have 4 villagers on the gold, that's it. You go bring it back to the food. I try to keep this build order as simple as possible, so it's easy to follow. Nobody's going on wood, nobody's going anywhere else. Just 4 on gold and everybody else on food. But you have to follow. You can't send the first 4 on gold and just everybody else on food. You have to send first 2 on gold, then everybody on food until you make the first landmark, then 2 more on gold, then everybody else on food. That's simple. So where is our scout? Our scout didn't find any new sheep. Maybe it's going to find these 2 to 3 while it's coming back. So it did find that guy. And maybe that guy too. Good. So you can pretty much relax and figure out what's going on at this point. Not very intensive. You will age up around 415, going to 2nd age, but that doesn't really matter too much for our purposes. It's really the 3rd age we care about, which is the castle. Still 415 is a pretty good time. At this point, we have 15 population villagers, so our population is 17. I'm going to use one of these villagers to make a house and then put him back on the gold, and that will be enough for us to age up just in time. So keep an eye on how much food you have and how much gold you have right now. So going here, everybody's in food. We're not going to kill any scout. We're not going to ring the bell. Unless, of course, you want to just spend some extra few seconds and you don't care about it. So this guy makes the house, and pay attention, 13 making food, 3 making gold right now, 1 more going to make the gold. And this is the perfect combination. You're going to have exact food and gold at the same time. And then what you're going to do is stack all of them, 14 villagers right now, and make the regent right here next to the town center. No more walking, and that should do it. The fast castle. Remember, it's not an attacking strategy. It's a purely booming per se relic capture strategy. So we know, and you see, like, some villagers are idle now. There's not enough sheep at this point for this guy to gather the meat from. So if you would have 1 or 2 extra sheep, that would be helpful. And it's coming up now, but we have enough food. We get enough gold, and that's it. You just put everybody right there, even this guy. So now some of these guys are carrying food. You can see this guy has 8 food. If you want to make more villagers, they are being produced, by the way. You can drop some food, but I'm going to drop all food right away, and it should be like 100 to 200 food. Right now I want it to age up. Now I know this relic is there, so I'm going to right click from there, and then I'm going to click it back. And I'm keeping these guys on gold because I need 100 gold to make the first pawn. And as soon as it does it, I make the first pawn. So I put that in the queue. It's getting ready. Yes, I need to tend to my idle villager. I need to tend to my gold guys. And then eventually I want to send everybody. So all my food sources is finished. There is more here. I can send them here. I can send them to here. But I would want to send most of the guys on the wood. Why? I have 50 wood. I don't have any defenses. So the time is 6:58, 7 minutes. I'm going to start making my military buildings now. But you saw it, we aged up around 6:26 to 6:30 time frame. I think that's pretty aggressive. If you can figure out somehow to beat that time, please do let me know in the comments. I'm going to post a link to this build order in the messages below as well in the description. So there is a step-by-step build order guide on the AOE4guides.com. So you can go there, or AOE4builds.com, and you can just follow there. You can search by name, Cool Fun Joy, and just follow it, open it up in a separate window. So you don't have to remember it. That's it for now. I'm going to publish another one, which is going to be Aggression from Order of the Dragon. That's going to be purely focused on rushing it instead of collecting the relics. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching.